The top 10 gardening dropshipping products to sell in 2021. The gardening niche is one of our favorite niches in dropshipping. That's because it's very profitable and people are buying gardening products all of the time. Even during the winter when it's raining, cold, and less comfortable, people are still taking care of their gardens and buying garden accessories. That's why in this video we are going to share with you the top 10 for 2021. So just watch this quick intro and let's begin. What's up everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. My name is Liran from AutoDS. I'm the content producer and I've been dropshipping for the last 4 years. And as I've mentioned in this video, we're going to go over the top 10 gardening dropshipping products for 2021. So without further ado, let's get on with it and not waste any time. Just 1 second before, if you are new to our channel, this is the part where you subscribe to get all of the latest and all of the hottest topics that are coming out in the dropshipping industry that is made from dropshippers for dropshippers. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Now, the first item that we have on the list for the top 10 gardening products for 2021 are fruit catcher devices. You probably know what these are just by the title. I'm going to show you guys some examples from some of the suppliers that you can work with when connected with AutoDS. We support over 20 suppliers, which means you'll have a reach to millions of products, so you'll never have a problem trying to find a product to sell. So fruit catcher device is the first on the list. Let's see it with some of our suppliers. Here is the device. What it does is, well, I hope it's obvious. It catches those fruits for you, so you won't have to use ladders. You won't have to stand on your tippy toes. And when I say you, I mean your customers, unless you want to buy some for yourselves. So this is a fairly cheap device. You should definitely add more than the quantity of one when adding these fruit catcher devices, because people will buy 2, 3, or 4, and you will get those extra sales along the way. So fruit catcher devices, add them to your list, and that means that you should add at least 20 different variations of them. So if you can't find them through one supplier, you should always work with 3 suppliers. That way you'll always have a much higher reach to much more products, and when you can't find it through one supplier, you'll always be able to find it with the second or the third. But if you're going to work with 4, 5, or 10 suppliers, that's when it's going to get too confusing. That's when it's going to get too messy, and you don't want that for your business. 3 suppliers should be good enough. If one isn't good, just add another one and eliminate one that's not working well for you. Now let's move on with the list. So we had fruit catcher on number 1. Now we're moving on to number 2. And on number 2, we have solar power motion lights. So these are mostly LED lights that are activated by motion. So if anyone is passing next to these lights, they will just turn on as long as they have some solar power that they got from the sun throughout the day. So here's what the product looks like. It looks like regular LED solar lights with the added function of the motion sensor. And as you can see, for example, this one already has more than 11,000 reviews. This product has 15,000 reviews. So you can get a little example of how many people are buying this product. So as you can see, once again, this is a very popular product. And if you'll add 20 of them, that is how you'll be able to analyze and see which ones will sell and which ones will perform not that good, so you can eliminate them and add more that are similar to the ones that are selling for you. This is the dropshipping business model, and this is how you can always multiply your success. So you start with product testing. You start with testing on the hot categories that you know are selling well, like the ones that I'm giving you in this video, and that is how you're going to grow and scale. So solar powered motion lights, number 2 on the list. Now let's move on to number 3. And on 3, we have hanging plant pots. So these are pots that you can just hang and put your plants in them. Some of these products may come with plants. Most are only going to come with pots. So be careful when you're importing these products to your store and make sure that the customer knows exactly what he is getting. So if you take a look over here, another very, very popular item that people are buying, and this can be an indoor and outdoor product. But as you can see from this video over here, this beautiful lady has it in her garden, and that is what this product is for. So it looks really, really good, and besides that, you can just see by the amount of people that are buying them. And when you have to add 20 of these products, I know it may seem like a hard thing to do because you need to add 20 products times 10 product ideas that I'm giving you guys, which means 200 products, which may be a little overwhelming, but it's not. And I will show you a neat little trick on a feature that we have where you can add hundreds to thousands to tens of thousands of products in just a few clicks. So let's say that I want to add all of the hanging plant pots that we have over here on this page, but I don't want to waste all of that time. So the first thing that you need to do is download and install the AutoDS Helper extension. And if you don't have that extension, we have a link to download it. It's completely free, of course, right below this video. Or you can just head on to Google and on the search, write AutoDS Helper. It will be the first result. Click on it and simply download and install the extension on your Chrome browser. Once you install the extension, head back to the supplier page where you have all of the products that you want to add to your page. So let's say we want to add all of these hanging plant pots that we see over here. We know it's a popular product. This is exactly what we want to add to our stores. So the first thing that you need to do is click on the AutoDS extension that you see down here on the bottom. Once you click on it, click on extract. And now all of the product IDs that we are seeing on this page have been extracted into this little extension down here. The next step is to click on export as CSV. And as you can see, an export file was downloaded onto my computer. The next step is to head over to the AutoDS platform. And while I'm recording this video, if you are with us on eBay, you're not seeing this layout yet, but you will see it soon enough. We're getting it ready for you guys. If you're with us on Shopify, this is the platform that you are seeing. So now on the left side, click on Add Products, then click on Upload CSV. And here you can drag and drop that CSV file or click on it to open up your file browser window and navigate to that folder where you downloaded that export file. Double click on it. Now you can see it's processing the CSV and the file has been uploaded. Now the process is very simple. All of those products are being imported into the system, but first you need to set some configuration settings for this import process. So first choose your supplier. In this case, we went with Walmart. So I'm going to click on Walmart, the region where the supplier is from, advanced options, which I won't get into now. Then click on next, and here you will start to configure the import process. So choose which template you want for those products, enter a tag for this niche. So we are going to go with the gardening niche. We're going to create a gardening tag, and then you can choose the gardening tag within your product, so you won't have to go through thousands and thousands of products. This will simply open up all of your gardening tags, and then you can see how this niche performed. And once again, eliminate the bad performers and multiply the best sellers for you. That way you'll always be able to scale successfully. So product tagging is very, very essential for this process. Once you're done, click on next. You'll be taken to the pricing, shipping, and policies, and then you'll be able to import these products to your stores. So that is how simple it is in just a few clicks to add tens to hundreds to thousands to tens of thousands of products at once in just a few clicks, and they'll all be imported, optimized into your stores. Now let's go back to that list. We had hanging pots on number 3. Now on number 4 on the list, we have gardening gloves. Now this is a pretty general niche. I mean, the general niche would be gloves and the micro niche is gardening gloves, but there is a bunch of different gardening gloves. They're not all the same. They have different colors, different forms, and different sizes, of course. So you do need to add variations when you're adding gardening gloves to your store. And once again, that's because no one is going to go inside your listing, or not a lot of people are going to go inside your listing if you don't have the right size for them. And they want to know that you have the right size before they enter the listing. So as you can see here, some people are writing medium, large, 6 pairs inside, so you know that there's extra sizes. So let the viewer know that you have more than one size inside, which means you'll need to add variations. And again, with AutoDS, it's really no problem. When you're adding a product, just choose that you want to add the variations too, and then all of the variations inside will be added. Let's scroll down a little bit and look for something that looks special, like these gloves over here. Let's click on them, and as you see, they have small, medium, and large sizes, and small, medium, and large variations. And when you're adding 20 of these products to your store, and add more if you can, but if you're adding only 20, make sure that you're adding bestsellers and new releases, so a combination of both. And also try to check what other people are selling on the platform that you are selling on. So if you're selling on eBay, see what other eBay sellers are selling and copy from their best performers, but do not copy and paste. Just try to find similar items, take the strong words from their titles. And if you're dropshipping on Shopify, simply look at what other people are selling. There are websites and tools to help you identify other Shopify stores, and then you can use tools to see what is selling inside those stores. And if you're interested in this, we will have a surprise coming up for you, for all of you guys who are dropshipping on Shopify and all of you who are interested in it. But that is not the point of this video. Now let's go back to our product list. That was number 4. Now we're moving on to number 5. And on number 5, we have sprinkler systems. So that's exactly what it is. And people need this for their garden. People need it as a replacement unit, or for anyone who just bought a new house with a new garden and they need to start setting up a sprinkler system. So one of the things that I love about the sprinkler systems is that they come in variations and bundles, and I love bundle packs when it comes to dropshipping, because when you're looking at an item like this, you can't really go and find it at a hardware store or at a gardening store, because it won't come with the same exact kit and the same exact bundle and the pieces that come inside of it. Each one is unique, each one comes with a different system and different tools. And on top of that, it is a medium to high price tag unit, which means that your profits will be great when selling sprinkler systems. So add this one to your list and use multiple suppliers so that you can get to at least 20 good and different variations that are different from the other. And that will help you differentiate yourself and from your competition. So sprinkler systems is number 5 on the list. Now let's move on to number 6. Now we have expandable garden hoses. So let me show you guys some examples, and I personally also have an expandable garden hose in my patio. It's just much easier to work with them because when you're putting them away, it's practical, it doesn't take up a lot of space. And when you're working with it, you can simply go pretty much anywhere you want and there's enough room. So you have these expandable garden hoses, and as you can see, a lot of people are buying them. People are also leaving positive reviews for the majority of them. And when you're choosing these products from the bestsellers, always look at products that have high reviews, because you don't want your customers to not enjoy the product that you are selling. You want them to come back and you want them to refer their friends and their family to your store. So expandable garden hoses, all 3 of the suppliers that I have searched expandable garden hoses have a large variation of them. So expandable garden hose is number 6 on the list. Let's move on to number 7. And on number 7, we have disposable fly traps. Different from the regular insect traps that you guys are used to. The disposable fly trap, not only does it trap those flies, but you can easily throw away and dispose of that fly trap, and you won't have to put up with that nasty mess of cleaning dead flies and dead insects from that unit. So this is what the product looks like. It's a fairly cheap product. You can see by the number of reviews how many people are buying them. And of course, it comes in different variations, different bundle packs, 3-pack, 6-pack, 12-pack, and so forth. That's what makes it a great product for dropshipping. All you'll need to do is optimize the title, optimize the product page a little bit. If you're on eBay, work hard on that title. If you're on Shopify, work hard on that product page. You guys know the differences, and this product is also going to sell well for you. So add it to your list. Now let's move on to number 8. And on number 8, this is a high ticket product. We have string trimmers. This is a very popular product for the gardening niche. Everybody that has a garden needs this in their household or in their garden. Just watch out for Vero and copyrighted trademark products like Black & Decker, but there's enough string trimmers that are not copyrighted. And even better, you can also sell, and you should also sell, string trimmer parts and accessories like spool replacement parts, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So as you can see, there's a nice variation of string trimmers, and if you optimize the product page a little bit, it's going to be really hard to know where the cheapest source is for this product, and that way you'll have a much higher chance of selling the string trimmer and enjoy that extra profit. As you can see, there's 25 pages over here, and that is just one supplier. You can continue moving on to different suppliers and grab those different variations. Now let's talk about those parts and accessories. So on every product that I'm telling you guys to add to your stores, you should always think how you can open up your mind and add more products that are similar to these hot categories. So string trimmers, let's change this search to string trimmer spools or spool replacement. And as you can see, you have these replacement parts for string trimmers. Almost every product that you can think of that you can sell has different accessories and replacement parts that you can sell for it, and this is one of the hottest topics when it comes to dropshipping. So take advantage of every tip that I'm giving you guys. Now that is enough for string trimmers. Let's move on to number 9. And at number 9 on the list, we have gardening shears and scissors. And this is pretty much self-explanatory. You just need to add 20 or even more of them if you can. So here it is. And as you can see, it can come in a 1-pack, in a 2, in a 3, and so forth. This one even comes with gloves. And this is another very popular and hot selling product. You can see by other sellers. You can see by how much of them are selling on your suppliers' pages. And we have our special databases and algorithms that we are running to help you guys with this product list, to really give you guys the best and the hottest that is selling right now, to help you guys get those sales and get those profits. Now let's move on to the last item, number 10 on the list for the gardening products. And now we are on garden kneeler. And this is simply a bench that you can put in your garden. And it does exactly what it's telling you that it's going to do. It helps you break your back a little bit less when you're working on your garden. So you can sit on it and that'll help you kneel over and do whatever work you need to do on the ground. It'll just make it that much more comfortable. So anyone who has problems with their knees or that just don't like bending over to work all the time because it really hurts your back, and you'll start noticing those pains when you'll start reaching the age of 35 and 40 and up. So as you see, this guy over here in this video is using it. And it's much better than, once again, being on your knees or just bending over and hurting your back. Another thing that I like about this product is it has a medium ticket price, which means the profits here are great. And as you can see, they have different variations. Check out the product reviews: 5 stars, 4.5, 5 stars, 4.5. And we have hundreds and hundreds of reviews. This one is in the thousands. This one has over 3,000. And this is just one supplier that I'm searching up. So garden kneelers, add them to your list. That is number 10. And that sums up the top 10 gardening products to sell for 2021. All of these products are going to be hot. Do your homework like I showed you. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this valuable video on the top 10 gardening products for 2021. I remind you guys, if you are new to our channel, this is the kind of content that we're giving you guys, along with product finding strategies, suppliers, marketplaces, case studies, and so much more. So if you are new to our channel, this is the part where you need to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the latest and hottest. And if you've already subscribed to our channel and you appreciate the value that we're passing on in these videos, give us a little like and a share so that your friends and family will also have the opportunity to learn about the wild and amazing world of dropshipping. That is it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the future videos.